In your classic noir films and novels, solving a case never amounts to a happy ending. The detective is always left with a sense of bitterness. A feeling that, before he took the case, the world was a better place. That he was a better person.
Come on, now speed it out.
Sometimes I just let my character get the best of me.
What do you want from me?
I told Stone what I knew. That he was going to let Yale win. That if he didn't, O'Leary would destroy Helen Moore's career. And that Moore was doomed either way. Or would be, as soon as America discovered her sweetheart was on drugs.
I don't believe you. No way. Who sent you?
Today? Nobody.
And what if I did believe you? What would that change? If I don't do this for her, how could I ever look her in the eyes? How could we stay together?
You think you'll stay together when you lose your title and they accuse her of doping?
At least I know I tried.
The drug scandal is bound to rattle the entire sporting world soon enough. At some point, the police will have to take it seriously. If you let Yale win, and they find out about O'Leary, you might even lose your freedom.
It's not the worst thing I can lose.
Suit yourself. But trust me, your manager is a murderer. Get as far away from him as possible.
Hey, Blacksad. I'll think about it.
Hello, the internet. Saffron here. Finally got Blacksad working again. If anybody saw the last episode, you realize that it cut off just in like one of the most pivotal points of the flippin' story. Like, you know, the ending and the resolutions and the closure and, you know, whatever else might have happened afterwards. So I did finally get it restarted. And we had a conversation with, I can't remember his name, the bull who was supposed to be fighting Bobby Yale. And, you know, we're telling him that he shouldn't work for Cassidy anymore because Cassidy is a murderer, and that, you know, the whole stipulations of him with this fight, you know, if he takes a dive, you know, then, you know, O'Leary gets what he wants, but then, you know, people are going to suspect his career is pretty much dead. You know, no matter what happens. If he doesn't take a dive, then O'Leary's going to be coming after him, you know, or he's going to blackmail Helen Moore because she's taking the drugs, and then he staged all those fights for her early in her career. You know, all this, it's lots of wheels turning. Okay, so now I don't know where we're going. I'm assuming this is Sonya's apartment. I don't know. Maybe we're back at Blacksad's apartment. We're gonna see here.
Yale confirmed to me that Dunn found out that Mitchell was giving him meds.
Okay.
That was the reason they argued the evening of his death.
Okay, yep, and that's what I deduced that, at least. I was like...
In fact, I was clean at the time. Hadn't used for days. I didn't want to go down that road. I wanted to follow Joe.
But he discovered everything.
He didn't believe me when I said I had nothing to do with it.
But you used again.
Only after his death. I needed to cope.
But the drugs gave you a panic attack.
Yeah. But I've been clean ever since.
Mitchell gave you the pills when he stopped by the hospital.
Aha, yes.
Your miraculous recovery.
Right.
Are you planning on taking them before the fight?
Don't do it.
Don't do it, Bobby.
He doesn't need them.
Someone has to save the gym. I owe it to Joe. And Sonia. And my Aunt Mary.
Thorpe had enough money. Your father would never have done this. You owe them integrity.
The only thing you owe them is integrity. What would Dunn think of you now?
Right?
Sorry about your Aunt Mary. She was a good woman.
Yeah, and I don't know if that murder you could have prevented, but I don't know. There's still lots of stuff that I'm missing, like deductions and whatever. But there's several points where they gave you deductions, but you couldn't actually access them. Was this where we walk off into the sunset? Oh.
Stone and Yale hadn't
what?
taken away the bitterness I felt.
Disrupts
I needed a
police.
friend.
I'm the one that cracked the whole case open.
Tip, but he let it go as soon as I bought him a milkshake.
Yeah, because you could have called Weekly back at the lab, so I wonder if I had called Weekly, if he'd have been there to help take care of Mitchell. You know, and maybe then there would have been an additional chapter, but I don't know.
Only that could cleanse my soul. Only that. And money.
And money, right? All right, so now where are we? Looks like an elevator.
In the standard noir novel, Yale and Stone would be punished for breaking the rules. There would be justice for Sonia, the victim. But this was the real world. As the detective who had cracked the case, I just had to get my paycheck and be on my way.
Okay, I don't think it's going to be that simple. Because that's right, Thorpe said he was going to pay him.
Mr. Thorpe is on his way. Care to take a seat while you wait?
Uh-huh.
Did he tell you why he's running late?
He'll be here in a minute. Please, take a seat.
Was Thorpe the mastermind behind the whole thing? I mean, think about it. He had this huge football career, and then he ended up in a wheelchair. So it could have been that he was trying to find a solution and then set this whole thing up. I mean, he knew Mitchell, and Mitchell had the connections. Build a new you. Aha.
His way, he always manages to land on his feet. When he was a rising sports talent, the war put an end to his career, so he became a war hero. After the war, he didn't end up like Gil or like me. He became an elite athlete, a Hall of Fame football star.
Yeah.
When an accident left him in a wheelchair, he went on to succeed in advertising.
Okay, is that the only other thing I can look at? Oh, there's a door over there. Oh, all the pictures there. And all these other athletes. Miles Benton. Wasn't that one of the names that he gave Smirnov? So this isn't over yet. Yeah.
But what if Tim Thorpe was somehow involved in Mitchell's operation?
Mr. Blacksad? Mr. Thorpe is running later than expected, but he insists on meeting you, if you don't mind.
I think it's time to
As long
leave.
as you help me fight off this boredom.
That's not in my job description, but...
Let's have a look. See what we got. Okay, come on. Sam Merrick. Delano's. Sonia. 2 p.m. Blacksad. That would be that. Dinner with the mayor. And the mayor got... Okay, and the mayor was the one that was going to let Yale still fight. Oh. What more do we got going on? Okay.
If my hunch is right, There should be a meeting with Mitchell noted somewhere in Thorpe's...
Nah, he wouldn't be that obvious. Would he? I mean, yeah, we'll just leave it right... oh, hello. Come on. There's always something by the eyes.
If I had her markings on my skin, would I be the same person? Would my name be different?
What has that got to do with anything? Okay, so what have we got? How long have you worked for Thorpe? Can't remember the date of my last appointment. Do you know how long it would take? Has anything odd happened? Okay.
Well, you see, I've got...
Maybe that'll work.
In order to
Although
figure
I'm
out
assuming
how
with
much
all
Mr.
four
Thorpe
and no
owes me,
timer.
I need to know what day I started working on the case. But I can't remember. You wouldn't have that written down, would you?
It sure wasn't on my shift. I'd remember. Let me see.
Okay, so he has multiple secretaries? Okay, let's look again. Oh, look! Lunch with the governor. Okay. See, is there some with the... Oh, there's just the other page. Come on. Come on, give it to me here. Thank you. Miles Benton. Congressman Wallace. Okay. Let's wait for her to flip the page. Okay. Dylan. Paul Rosenberg. Okay. Come on. We got there. Return flight from LA. Meeting with Millard Smith. Hospital. Okay, let's see what else she's got. Let's look there. Meeting with Bobby Yale. Meeting with Reg McNeil. With Claude Hinkman. Okay. Keep going here. Just gotta be patient. See if we can find the information we need. Joe Dunn. No appointment.
What? Dunn was here 2 days before he died? Why didn't Thorpe ever mention that?
I'm sorry, but your name's not on here.
The day I came to just walked to, did you know how long have you worked for Thorpe? Yeah. Joe Dunn had just walked out.
I just remembered something. The day I came, Joe Dunn had just walked out the door.
Well, no. You don't have any appointments. Although, I guess I could have forgotten to write you in.
I don't know, she was pretty,
Very kind. Left in a flurry. He even slammed Mr. Thorpe's door.
Okay. Now I know I have to get into Thorpe's office.
And he didn't even say goodbye.
Yes.
Oh,
That was the day.
okay.
You don't recall me because the minute I saw Dunn stomp out, I followed him. I never actually came in.
Of course. That explains it.
No doubt. So, since it looks like Mr. Thorpe won't be here soon, I think I'll go take a walk down the hall. Gotta stay in shape.
Aha. Yeah, quick, brisk walk. She's like, whatever. Although that...
Come on, Thorpe. Tell me there's a back door to your office.
The whole thing with her earrings at the side of her head and not actually in her ears bothers me. Okay, let's just quick... I don't want to spend too much time because I don't know if I have a time limit or not. Oh, look, a sports card. Come on. There we go. I'm assuming that's Thorpe. Although I thought I had that card already. Maybe I only had the half of it. Press room.
If Weekly were here, I'd have to tie his hands behind his back.
Whoop, hold on. Let's see, is there anything back here? Another camera, bunch of letters. Oh, something to Bobby Yale.
So, you had something to do with that chest expander after all.
Now he was using it. Okay, great. Right, I'm assuming that window has something to do. We could probably sneak out on the scaffolding and whatnot. Scaffolding. I just want to look here really quick. Another sports ball card. Okay, there was another prompt as I was walking over here. There we go. Hey, look at that. How convenient.
Cats aren't afraid of heights. That's why I've never felt vertigo.
Oh, good for him. Whoop. Oh, hold on.
In my experience, when something looks really good, it ends up smelling really
Yeah,
bad.
he's just had consistent gains since the beginning of the year. Oh, look, a sports card. Okay. All right, let's get back out here. Yeah, he's doing fairly well for himself. That's a lot of growth for 1 year. He's very lucky. Is there anything else in this room? Oh, come on. No. We just made a big circle. It was a lot of fun. He said he needed his exercise. I was gonna say, one of these. Oh, here we go, lockpicking. Come on. Whoop, whoop. There was the green for the left. Come on. Come on. There. Well, that's the third instance of the lockpicking. At least I still have my lockpicking tools. Oh, look, there's a card on the coffee table. Great. What else have we got in here, Mr. Thorpe? I don't always remember names. I'm so bad with the names.
It's a bit strange to see no office chair behind a desk until you remember the desk's owner is in a wheelchair.
Right? Okay, yep. Oh, look, he's got a gun.
Of course.
Because everybody has a gun.
Oh, crap.
Oh, and he's using drugs too. Which we kind of figured. You know, if he's in a chair...
Why am I surprised? In every investigation, there comes a point where every single lead seems to go down the drain. And you have to retrace your steps to get back on the right track.
Okay, so... Wait. So, do I have a deduction or not? Okay, so... He can't walk because he's in a wheelchair. Yeah, so clearly...
Wait, what if Groon's drugs helped Thorpe walk?
So does that mean he was the sniper? Whoops, I didn't want it. I knew that was wrong. Okay, there's a bottle of pills. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, no, there's not a deduction. Okay, fine. We'll come back to it. So apparently there's more to look at.
I better not use it. It might be connected to the switchboard at the front desk.
Why would he want to use it? Why is that even an option? Oh, he's a sniper. So that's the clue we were missing. Well, it showed right there that he was a sniper. Is there something else I'm supposed to look at in here?
One of the strengths, the accuracy of his throw. I earned the nickname Iron Arm. I used to throw the ball in 50. Yeah,
It's nice that's an actual article instead of just words they put in there.
whatever it wanted. And my coach, the great Geoffrey Sachs. And so I worked hard.
Yeah, blah, 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 blah.
I enlisted immediately. After losing a partner in combat, a serious injury.
Yeah, blah, 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 blah.
I became a sniper. I know I shouldn't say this, but I was one of the best in the army, and it was all thanks to my accuracy.
Nicknamed
No,
the
it was all
surgeon.
thanks to Geoffrey Sachs. I wonder how many Americans that man saved with my arm. After these words, Tim Thorpe is moved almost to tears and asks me
Blah,
to
blah,
take
blah.
a break.
It was
It
all thanks to
shocked
Geoffrey
me to
Sachs.
see
One of my
how
married
an
to saved
athlete and
my
soldier,
arm.
a man whose
Blah,
aim
blah, blah.
and skill won him a Medal of Honor and the nickname Surgeon among his brothers in arms. That can't be. I mean, it could be a coincidence, but
Aha! Okay, so now do I get the deduction? Okay, there we go. Well, that just throws us all kinds of kitty wampus, doesn't it? Old friend the surgeon. The sniper killed Randall Lee. Oh, come on. All right. So that's what we were missing.
that's it. Thorpe is the man behind the whole drug operation.
Oh, good. So now we can make the other deduction? Okay. So Thorpe is the mastermind. 'Cause... Oh, come on! Okay, let's go back for a second. I don't know if we're missing something. We're not. Okay, so we're just gonna wait for things to catch up. Okay, so now can I make the deduction? Maybe there was something missing. I don't know. Okay, so Thorpe is the mastermind. Sniper killed. No. So Thorpe is the mastermind. I didn't try that one? I swear I did. But
Of course,
whatever.
It wasn't Mitchell or Gill. It was Thorpe who shot Randall at the hospital. Everything adds up now. And yet I can already hear Smirnoff telling me I have no conclusive evidence. What if I set a trap for Thorpe? But how?
Yeah, right? How? Let's do that next episode. Because I swear I tried that one deduction like 4 times, but who knows? I don't remember shite. But that just took a while. So otherwise we're going to just end the episode here. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, ring that bell, subscribe, all that good stuff. Otherwise, I will see you all later.